How would you like to find out about the most profitable opportunity in 2018 when it comes to growing your online business or starting one from scratch? How you doing? Robert here, and Johnny is with me in spirit. He's my partner, but he's not going to be on the presentation today. And what I'm here to talk to you about today is Facebook's technology that was released in 2016 and has opened up opportunities beyond most people's recognition. Innovation occurs all the time. Most of it is on a micro level and doesn't really change the lives of most people. But sometimes major technologies arise, like the internet for example, that flip the world on its head. The people that are willing to learn about those new opportunities that come along have a really big chance of capitalizing on it. What we're going to talk about today, robots, has a big chance of changing the world that we know into something entirely different, the same way that the internet did. But we're not going to talk about this on a macro level today, about the robots taking over and killing all of us. I'm here to tell you more about Facebook chatbots and how businesses can profit from them, whether it's a SaaS business, an influencer, a Shopify store, or a realtor, and anything in between really. And we're going to talk about the opportunity that presents to people who want to create and sell chatbots. This video is for two types of people. The first type is the person who just wants to learn more about chatbots and how to use them in your own business. The other type of person wants to learn how to actually build chatbots and how to sell them to other companies. So we're going to cover both. There are use cases for practically every business with a Facebook presence, and you're going to learn exactly how to use them here today. So let's kick things off with the 3 secrets of today's video. Secret number 1, how businesses can use chatbots or messenger apps for profits. Secret number 2 is a case study, how we did $15,000 in sales using a simple chatbot and a YouTube live stream. Secret number 3, how you can build a freedom business by selling chatbots to other businesses. Let's start with how businesses can use chatbots, or as I like to call them, messenger apps, for profits. The problem, at its core, is that as a business, it's getting increasingly difficult and expensive to actually get someone to read, watch, or listen to what you as a business have to say. When Google AdWords came out, you could buy clicks for 5 cents, and those clicks cost $14 today. And that's a 280x price increase. If you've got an actual business, one that sells something people want and they get value out of it, the name of the game becomes one of purchasing attention at the best available rate. If we sell a $500 product and we know that our website converts at 1%, we'll need 100 clicks to make a sale. So let's pretend you run some Facebook ads and you're getting clicks or attention at $5 a piece. You're spending $500 to make a $500 sale. Not bad for a starter, but wouldn't it be better if you could buy attention at $3 a piece? Then it would cost you $300 and you would have $200 in profit, right? That's the whole idea here. So when an Instagram influencer who has your right audience offers to do a promotion with your business for $300, and expects that that'll drive about 100 relevant clicks, then that's something you'd want to try, right? What's my point here? Wherever relevant attention is underpriced is where we want to go, and in 2018, that place is in Facebook Messenger. Early adapters of new apps and technologies, they can sometimes gain a disproportionate amount of value when they succeed. So let's get a little practical here, because so far we've talked a lot of theory, and as I've tried to explain, there's an opportunity to get an amazing amount of attention by creating a chatbot or an app, whatever you want to call it, that your audience loves. Once they interact with your chatbot, you can literally message that person, or all those people, right inside their Facebook Messenger inbox. And let me ask you, how many unread emails do you have? Most people tell me they read about 10% of the emails they get, which means that the other 90% are effectively unread. You might mark them as read, but they're really unread. And a follow-up to that, how many unread Facebook messages do you have? 0, right? We read all of them. People read every single message they get in their Facebook inbox, and that's where the opportunity lies. So you're selling baby strollers? You could have a chatbot that sent pregnant couples updates every week about what's going on with their baby. You're a celebrity or a performer? You should offer exclusive insight to your life inside of Messenger, only to get people to engage with the chatbot. Once they're inside your chatbot, you should entertain them and you should ask them where they live. Then, when you go to Boston for a performance, you can send out a message to everyone who lives in Boston with a direct link to buy tickets to your show. This is extremely powerful. If you're a consultant or a coach, you should run some Facebook ads into your chatbot that offers them a lead magnet, provides them value, qualifies them, and potentially sends them an application to work with you. You're a recruiter? You should qualify job applicants in your chatbot, getting rid of 50% of them before even sending them the form to apply for the job. I personally used this when my project manager resigned and I had 1 week to replace her. It really worked wonders and saved me hours of time reading applicants' answers that shouldn't have applied in the first place. I hope you're kind of getting the idea here, is that you can use your chatbot for marketing opportunities, but also as an app that provides entertainment in the form of a quiz or a game or like the pregnancy updates idea. One of my favorite examples is a client of mine. They alert cat and dog owners of pet food recalls. This literally saves lives, and now they have a direct communication channel that people actually read. They send messages with a 90% open rate to their audience. And when they came to us, they were using email with the open rates of around 20%. Another client of ours sells LuLaRoe clothing, and they utilize Facebook groups and their fan page to make sales. They often do live streams right inside of their Facebook group. The problem is that organically, when you post in your own group, you can expect about 10 to 20% to actually get a notification about that post or that live stream. However, when we helped them set up a Messenger chatbot, they were able to notify their audience about their live streams and get a 96% open rate. To hundreds of people, 96% read the message. Unbelievable. Fabian is a friend who we also helped set up a chatbot for. His company helps job seekers write professional resumes to land their dream jobs. They do really well, and as you can see in this picture, he made his investment back in a few days. I'm saying this not to brag about our work, but to illustrate to you the effectiveness of this tool. You can even take payments right inside the Messenger app, which makes the checkout process frictionless and will increase conversions. So if I owned a busy cafe, I would create a chatbot with a menu that had the scannable, what's called a parametric code on it. My customers could come in, sit down, pull out their phone, scan the code in the menu using the Messenger app, pay for their coffee in the app, and we'd get notified to make their coffee and deliver it to them. These are just a few examples of cases that have been successful. Now let me share with you one of our own case studies where we deployed a chatbot to get webinar registrations. Typically when companies run webinars, they educate and sell stuff. They use a landing page, right? They collect emails and then they use an email autoresponder to send out a series of emails before and after the webinar. I've ran webinars in the past that I promoted with email, and the webinar reminder email that goes out an hour before the webinar had a 10.5% open rate. How are you supposed to get people to show up to your webinar if nobody reads your emails? Well, this is how. We decided to skip the landing page, skip the emails, and just use a chatbot and a YouTube live stream instead. The webinar itself was actually about chatbots. It was fully packed with value, so we didn't really need to offer people anything other than a seat at the webinar in order to get them to register. So we built a simple chatbot that asked if the user wanted to join the webinar that we were working on. Once they clicked yes, they were opted in, and we then sent them a few short videos just to kind of keep them excited in the days before the webinar itself. And on the day of the webinar, we sent a few reminders and gave the link to the webinar, which we ran with a simple free YouTube live stream. The webinar was a big success and generated about $15,000 in profit, which was a great turnout for us, since our course launch was fairly new at that time. So why did this work so well for us? There's two reasons. The first reason is that something that we already discussed, which is kind of the open rates of Facebook Messenger. The second thing is that we also skipped the landing page. There was one less step involved in getting signed up, and I think that's important. Each time you add one more field to your opt-in forms, your conversion goes down a little bit. Each step you add from seeing your offer to buying it, you lose a few people. Now sure, in some cases that is a good thing because the more hoops people jump through, the higher the intent is. But for our case, we simply needed as many people to show up as possible, and that's why this worked really well. And there you have it. To summarize, all we've talked about so far is that chatbots is a huge opportunity in 2018. Because of the effectiveness of chatbots, it also means there's a massive opportunity to either adding a chatbot service to your current list of offerings, or simply starting a chatbot agency from scratch, even if you don't know how to build one or have any experience running a business. That's how I started. In 2012, I quit my job to pursue the dream of having a laptop business that would kind of allow me the freedom to move around the world as I wish. And it certainly took me a while, but I was able to build up an animation business that generated new clients on autopilot. It required about 1 hour per week of my time, and it also did over $200,000 in sales in 1 year, fully on autopilot. The reason I was able to make that happen was certainly not talent, because I'm the first to tell you that sales is not really my strength. But my offer had the same ingredients that the chatbot offer has. Simple animations that helped companies describe what they do instead of just kind of using words on their website was really effective. And on top of that, it was new, which meant there were not that many people offering it. So that was the opportunity for me. I didn't know it at the time, but those ingredients, the effectiveness and the lack of competition, were a big reason to why that business really succeeded. In any case, if you would like to quickly build a highly profitable chatbot agency or simply add it as a service to your existing business, we can help. The challenge most people face when they start an online business or add a new offer is that they struggle to get new clients, which simply leads to them eventually giving up. It wasn't necessarily that their business idea wasn't sound, they just kind of gave up too soon, Luckily, offering chatbots, as it turns out, is like cycling downhill rather than uphill. You see, I started my chatbot agency with nothing. I didn't offer it to my clients for my video business or anything like that, and that's because they were in different markets, speaking different languages. Yet, with no track record, no existing client base, and only really having created chatbots for about 2 weeks, I was able to acquire 12 new clients for my brand new chatbot agency within the first 7 weeks of being in business. The reason is simple. Most people sell stuff that people kind of want. Kind of have to jam it down their throats a little bit. We're selling something that people really want, and it makes the sales job a lot easier. It makes it possible for somebody who's not great at sales to actually make sales. Prices, they range a lot, but it's not uncommon to charge north of $600 for a simpler chatbot, and there are certainly more advanced bots that would sell for tens of thousands of dollars. And what we've done is create a step-by-step program that teaches you to start a chatbot agency from scratch. We provide you a business in a box and simple to follow instructions for acquiring clients. We give you a template website you can use. You also get a template sales video to use on your website, and we teach you how to acquire new clients using a proven timeless strategy of cold emailing, which can be done for free. On top of this, we also give you lifetime access to this program. The truth is, this industry is very much in its infancy, and things will definitely change as we go. For that reason, we are fully aware that most certainly we will be making adjustments in that course, perhaps even redoing the whole thing at some point. And the price of the course is going to increase in the near future, but again, once you join us, you're in. You'll get all editions of this program, all iterations of this program in the future for free. But we don't stop there. We are also continuously building out a bot template library. The idea is that if you get a real estate client, for example, you can go to our template library, request a real estate chatbot template, and 80% of your workload is already done for you. Now you just have to customize it for your client. We've got Carmela here, who recently made her first sale. She's one of our star students. We've got my man Eduardo and his brother Fernando, who have already had more than 5 clients. One of them paid them over $3,000 for one chatbot. We've got Andre, who closed a $500 a month client. And we've got Federico, who made his first sale within a couple of weeks since joining this program. So, you get the point. There are tons of people making a living already off of chatbots, and this industry is growing by 25% every single year. So the success that we've already seen in our program is also in its infancy. Things are going to increase a lot, and next year, companies will spend an additional $250 million on chatbot development compared to this year. There's going to be $250 million up for grabs. Think about that for a second. This is real. You have a chance to join us. The program is for 2 types of people, really. If you want to learn to build a chatbot for your own business, this is definitely for you. And if you want to sell chatbots to other businesses, start one of these freedom online businesses, then this is definitely for you as well. Here's the thing though, we don't want anyone who has the money to join us. And you know why? The thing is, if you're not serious and you literally think that it's about clicking 8 buttons and money starts falling out of the sky, we don't want you in the course. You'll ask for a refund, you'll blame us for your failure, and we don't want that, you don't want that. We want people who are going to follow the course, take action, and also take responsibility for their own success. If you do that, we'll help you with the rest. So, by now, some of you are probably thinking, well, how can I start profiting from chatbots so I can go and travel and take care of my family and things of that nature? If you're interested in working with me and Johnny personally to help you with this, let me take a minute to describe how you can do that. If you'd like to join Messenger Bots for Businesses, it's probably because you're looking to adding chatbots to your offers, or starting a chatbot agency from scratch, learning how to build amazingly effective chatbots so your clients will love you, learning how to get new clients every month so your business can grow, or installing that freedom component into your business by automating and delegating tasks so you can do what you want. And this is what you can do with this type of business. It's one of those freedom types of businesses that can be run fully online. So right now, we're looking for a few more of our dream clients where we can help them get these kinds of massive results that I've shared with you. And that's why for a limited time, we'd like to work with you in a free marketing strategy session if you meet the criteria below. So here's how that process works. We will be focused on a specific and custom tailored strategy and execution to help you solve the biggest problems that you have. This marketing strategy session will take around 30 minutes. And you'll be speaking with myself or Johnny or someone on our team and discuss what you've already got and helping you put together a strategy to quickly create your highly profitable chatbot agency. So who's this for? Well, this is definitely for current business owners who want to build a chatbot for their own business. This is also for current business owners who want to start offering chatbots to their clients. And this is also for non-business owners who'd like to start their first online business and would like to get in on something that's growing, by $250 million to get specific, in demand every year. The first step to working with us is to complete an application for a private strategy session below. Again, this is free. This application is necessary to, 1, determine that we can actually help you and that we're the best people to do so. And 2, that you're actually ready to commit to this. Again, we only want people who are actually going to give this a real shot. Now, once we receive your application, you will be able to schedule a time with us to conduct your strategy session. And this is where we will really start working together to figure out what you want and how to make it happen in the fastest time possible and with predictability and stability. And then at the end of the call, 1 or 2 things will happen. You'll either be a great fit and we'll extend an invitation to work with us as one of our clients, or if it's not a good fit, that's totally okay too. And there's no hard feelings or obligations or anything of that nature. Either way, you will receive an insanely valuable strategy session and will walk away with newfound clarity as to where you are right now and what's kind of holding you back from achieving the results that you want. So if that's you, Go ahead and complete your application now, and we will see if we're a good fit for doing business together. But we've got 24 hours in a day. We can't really talk to everyone. If you'd like to talk with us, you'll have to fill out a short application, as you know by now, and make sure to book your consultation. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, just go ahead and fill out the application to join our program, Messenger Bots for Businesses. Again, it's free and there's no commitment by signing up for a free call. And that's really all I have to share today. If you have any more questions, you can email us at mbfbprogram@gmail.com. I hope you have an awesome day. I hope you enjoyed this presentation.